Thank you everyone for joining us for today's workshop, actually led by one of our youth. It's actually our president of our youth council, Davion Farmer, and he's going to tell us about how to start a business. Go ahead, Davion.
So this presentation is about how you start your own business. What do you need to start your own business? The five most important things to start your own business: you need a business plan, business goals, a team of people, money, and need to know at least basic math. What what kind of business can you open? You can open either a clothing business, you can sell clothes, you can sell books, you can sell video games, you can sell music, you can make music videos for people, you can be a producer and have make that into a business. You can sell electronics. Mostly anything you can sell, mostly you can make into a business. The first step is start your own business. You come up with a good name for your business. And then second thing of that, you gotta make sure nobody else has that name you came up with. The best way to find out is with Google. The second thing you want to do is create a logo for your business. Third, you can come up with a slogan for your business, but it's not that important. You don't want to. Fourth, figure out figure out how do you make your items and figure out how you can sell your items. Fifth, think about the purpose of your business and what needs it feels. Be clear enough about why you are starting your business so that you can describe your purpose in one sentence. Sixth thing you want to think about, what kind of product or service will you be offering? The seventh thing you want to think about, what is your target customer base? Be specific and describing demographic characteristics such as age, gender, income level, location, and other factors. Come up with the eighth thing. Come up with your plan for develop, developing your product or a service and delivering it to your customers. Last thing, come up with a unique style for people would think about your business and not others. How can you create products? Now, I have a clothing business, so I'm going to talk about more on the clothing business side because that's what I know more about. The first thing you can either make yourself. The pros to making yourself, you can you can make sure the shirts is the way you like it before you sell it. You can make full profit on the item and you have more design freedom. Now the cons is making yourself you off the bat you would be spending at least $1,000 to get your stuff for the business, at least a thousand. Then you gotta find a subscription service to for the design to put on your shirts. The second thing you have to pay for stock, which means every time you run low, you need to no, not even when you run low. At least halfway through, you need to order more stock. You have to constantly keep doing that, and that costs money. Third, you have to pay for shipping fees. You have to, so every time you try to ship, you gotta pay all those fees. And then the fourth thing, you cannot you when you first start, you can't have no big sales. Cause you have big sales, you might not make the money, make enough profit to continue your business. Next thing, pricing will always be different, especially with t-shirts and hoodies. we do have those bigger people who like need like a 2XL, 3XL, and those actually do cost at least $3, $4 more. So you need to make sure you get that on point. And then one thing you really, I strongly, you need this on point. And you gotta pay attention every time you make a sale. Cause you don't make a sale, it's so easy to to lose profit on the shirt. Trust me, I did it when I first started. I was losing money because I wasn't paying attention. So you need to be paying attention on what you selling, what the price you selling for you don't lose that money. But for me in the middle, like these can be pros and cons. So that's how I put in the middle. You need to know how to use a heat press if you're making it yourself. You can't give things out for free, but I won't advise it when you first start out. I'll wait probably at least 2 3 years, and then the last one you unless you ship with USPS, you will have to pay for it. If you ship with FedEx or UPS, they charge to come pick it up, and you have to pay for gas to go drop it off. So unless you ship it with USPS, that's money come out of your pocket. Then the supplies need here's the supplies needed if you make yourself. You need computer, you need computer and flash drive. Subscription servers, I advise Photoshop or Camera Pro. In my opinion, those are the best two. You need printer, you need ink, you need stock t-shirts, hoodies, etc. And you need to have like more than one color. Yeah, your size should go up to at least 2XL. You need heat press, you need a table, you need transfer paper and scissors and shipping boxes, but you can get shipping boxes from USPS. They'll deliver it. They'll give it to how many you need for free. You need wrapping paper. You need shipping labels. The second thing, you can find a company like the way I do it. You can find a company to make the shirts and ship it out for you. In my opinion, this is a better option when you first start off because you spend little to no money. The only money you spend is on the subscription service. So the pros with this, the only thing you worry about is marketing. That's the only thing. That's really the only thing you gotta worry about. Okay, the company you use, they gonna handle the rest. So only thing you gotta worry about is marketing. The cons about this one is less design freedom. Cause most companies limit you on what you can do. And the second con, you wanna make higher profit because the company they making and shipping the shirts, they need half of the profit. So y'all two will be splitting the profit. Suppose you need it's only two things. You need a computer and flash drive and subscription service. That's all you need. In my opinion, the best companies to use are Spring, Spreadshirt, and Printful. Out of these three, I think Spreadshirt. Spring give you more design freedom. Oh, let me go back. Spring give you more design freedom. Spreadshirt, you get less freedom, but in my opinion, Spreadshirt is the best. Because Spreadshirt, they ship it to your customers faster than Spring. So Spring take like 2 3 weeks just to ship it out, and Spreadshirt will have it shipped out within a couple of days. Printful, I don't have that much experience with Printful, but I just know they're a good company to use because I was actually thinking about using them. Now I'm going to show you how I make my stuff and like how I make it in the process. I go through anytime I make new shirts. This is the process I go through. So first thing I do is go to Kavia. Kavia is like my favorite thing to use. They get like everything I need. This is you do gotta pay for it, but it's only like $10 a month. It's not really what they offer is not it's cheaper. It's way cheaper than Photoshop. So go to career design. Then I go to presentation because you need to make your design as big as possible for the shirt, unless you want something small. But I have bags to mix on the bed. So most of my shirts, I just come up with a word. First, I'm gonna go to text. Then I'm gonna go to once it loads up, I'm going to add to heading. Then I'm gonna just a word, a random word. Then I'm gonna do fonts. Once it loads up, then I'm going to fonts. See what different kind of fonts I want to use for it. They got hundreds of fonts, a lot of good fonts you can use. Thousands of fonts. If I can't find a font in here that I want, I usually go here, and this is what I'm saying. Yeah, a lots of good fonts you can download. I do have some of these downloads because they're really good. They I paid like 33 plus pages of good fonts you can use. I do use it sometimes. So we gonna go to KVO Vinyl Font. We just gonna use this font for today. And then you want to make it as big as possible for the shirt. Actually, I don't like this one. Let's do this one. Gonna make it as big as you can, and then try to center it. Let's pick a color. Um, blue, and let's kind of give this a little bit of effect. Shadow, we can do that. Just do it up now. Let's just do this. Then come here, download it. Make sure, make sure it's a PNG file. You want it to be a PNG file. Cause PNG is like the best file you can use. Then click on here. Make sure the background. You gotta make sure the background transparent. You do not want the background on the trick, cause then the trick is gonna look ugly. So make sure the when you download, make sure you click transparent background because you want that background transparent. I'm gonna download this, save it. Then remember earlier I was talking about Spreadshirt. I actually use Spreadshirt for all my stores. So I'm gonna come to Spreadshirt, upload the design. Where is that? Here you go. Then once it completed, you click here. They usually optimize it for you for it can look better on the shirt. Once they optimize, you go back, click here. And I got like a bunch of stores. Let's just do this for now. This store. Click next. Then go templates. We gonna use this template I use for all my stuff. Sure, got the t-shirts, got the hoodies, got different kind of t-shirts, got the hoodies, they got the shirts for the women, shirts for them, tank tops for them, then the kids shirts. I usually I'm not gonna do this on here. I usually take my time out to make sure it's exactly how I want it. Like with this one, I always number this one. I'll go in here and make this kind of smaller. Make sure it's in the chest area of the shirt. Then I'll click apply. But after I'm done, I'll click next. Then I'll name it, give a tag. They want you to come deep down, see the purpose of it. Something random. I think that's useless. You already get the name, so I'll click create. And then we can preview it. Then it's in my store. You see it's right here, ready to sell. Go to all products. Then you'll see what we just made is right here. People can go on my store right now, click it, buy if they see the color they want, you get the color they want, and then put in their cart and buy it. It's just that easy. That's all you first started. I really strongly advise you to use the company until you make over time. Like use the company for at least the first 2 3 years until you save up the money to make the products yourself. So that's how we create the design. These are a couple of a couple of stuff already made like coffee plates or a little evolution. Then this one my late I just made this like a week ago. Sunset Moon. And then I Can't Breathe shirt. I made that like 2 months ago. Then the last step, the most important. This is the most important step. All the other stuff that important, but this step three is the most important. Market yourself. You need to marketing is the key things. If you want to make money, you have your own business. You need to market. That's the most important things. The keys on marketing, most important of marketing. How will you get the word out so your target audience will get the message? What social media platforms should you jump on? What kinds of ads will you sell your product and where should they appear? How can they appeal to the media so the public learns about your offering? These are these are these are the questions of you need to answer to make sure you connecting with potential customers through sales, marketing, advertising, and public relations. Advertising helps your business grow, but it can be expensive to hire a consult or ad agency. It can get really expensive. Like I know Facebook is not it's not that expensive. 'Cause I think it's only like $5 to get to put your ads on Facebook, but that's only for like a couple of days. I don't know how like a week or 2 months. I don't know how much that costs. But I know on Google one time I was trying to put an ad on Google, and Google wanted $100 just for an ad. Ads can get expensive, but advertising will help your business grow, but it can be already. Business owners can increase their business owners can business owners can increase their brand awareness through social media platforms, email marketing, customer reviews, and other sources of non-paid advertising. That's just other ways you can act. And that's all I got for you today. That's how you start. That's how you can start your own business by following these simple steps. Step one and step one, step three was the most important steps you need to follow to have a good and eventually successful business. That's everybody's main goal is to have a good successful business.
Well, thank you, Davion. That was actually really good. I am so impressed.
Me too.